my lovelies. Welcome back to Tarot Tuesday. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. I know, since we've done this. Told you guys around March, Florida weather, one, messes with my head way too hard. Two, it knocks out our internet pretty consistently. Anytime it storms here, which is almost every other day in Florida during the summertime, it'll knock out our internet. So the last 2 weeks has been a perfect storm, so to speak. Not to mention, my mother was selling her house, and now that I work for a realty group, I was helping with that sale. And I tell you what, oh, that's stressful. That's stressful. If you're around, let me know you're here. Say hi in chat and let me know if you're wanting a card read for tonight. Let's see who's here. Lori, what's up? How are you, beautiful? Zarabeth. Oh, I am doing okay. I've had a low day. I will be honest. I've always tried to be honest with you guys. I've had a pretty low day, just emotionally, beating myself up. I made some mistakes from work, and it happens. I'm still learning. Everybody's still learning. And I beat myself up way too much for those mistakes. What's up, Lydia? How are you? Lori, how is Dan doing? Is he well? Are you guys doing well? I haven't talked to you in forever, and so I have had you on my mind quite a bit the last 4 days. Hey, Chad, how are you? It's like, everybody's here! Yeah! As you can see, the camera is different again. I have moved things around. You guys can see a little bit more of me. You can see a little bit more of the room. I'm going to probably move the camera a little bit up so that way you can see the little plants a little bit better. I got some new plants and my little avocado tree. He's getting big, y'all. He's getting big. I started him from a seed from just the grocery store. It's pretty cool. All right. Who's here? Who wants a card? Let's get started, shall we? Dan fell yesterday. Oh my God, Lori, is he okay though? Was it at the hospital? Hey, Fire Lotus, what's up? I don't get you in here very often. Chad, you want a card? Let me go ahead and start my my list here, because we know how I am with things. I will forget. We got Chad down here. Zarabeth, Lydia. Who else? So Lori, was it a bad fall or is he okay? I worry about you too. All right. I am going to light a couple of candles just so I can do a little bit of grounding my own energy right now. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you stopping by. Okay, he didn't get hurt. Thank goodness. Lori, you guys have been through the ringer. You guys have been through the absolute ringer. All right. Chad, let's pull you a card, all right? Chad, how was your trip, by the way? And last time you were heading towards Michigan, and now you're back home, I'm sure. Christine, how are you? Chad, are you kind of down in the dumps right now, man? Something eating away at your emotions? I also feel it's not like a full-blown migraine. It almost feels like it's either the start of your migraine or like the end of the migraine, but it's this, like where it feels like the bone has been hit. Maybe you did it in LARPing, but this right here hurts, right? Like the occipital bone right here. I think that's what it's called. Christine, I get it. I understand. Really, Chad? That's pretty cool. That's interesting. I am interested to see where that's going with you. Oh, so that's where you are. Okay, so in your words, the word stagnation is there. So this isn't when you talk about your low energy, this isn't a you're being fulfilled from it. This is something that's draining you. Does it feel that way? Does it feel like it's draining you? Because that's where your card is saying is like, as much as you like this thing, it is stagnation. There's no growth in it. So if you were wondering whether or not there is growth in this, there is help for others in this, but there is no growth for yourself, if that makes sense. I'm going to make sure my little guy doesn't get burned over there. Hey, Ace, how are you? How was first day of school? How was your school? This is senior year, isn't it? This is senior year, right? Right? I'm so excited. Ember, how are you? And she's got my cue. Ember, I have missed you. You're homeschooling now. Ace, air 5 on that one. Air 5, man. I'm proud of you for being homeschooled, though. You will be better off that way. You did really, really good in a digital setting where it wasn't in classroom. In classroom, you did well, but you were really flourishing in digital. In digital learning, you really flourished. So I'm so glad that you are doing this for you this year. Very cool. All right, next person was Lori. Let's get you, Lori. Lori, I'm going to read from Oracle for you for some reason. It feels like you're a little more rested, Lori. Like you're not so drained, if that makes sense. You don't feel as drained as you have over the last couple of months. You do have this anxiousness. There's an anxiousness there, but you don't feel as drained as you have. Like you feel like you have answers. That makes sense to you? Ah, okay. That's all right. Okay. So I pulled the frog from my oracle deck, which means you adapt. You have adapted to this new normal and you have adapted to the role that you are playing. And this new normal for you and this new role that you are in, this is what you were supposed to do. This is the role that you needed to have taken. This is what is this is the change. This is that next step that we knew was coming. The roles have changed a bit, but you are doing well. You're starting to adapt. And like you said, you've gotten a little bit of sleep. So it's starting to become a normal thing, not so much thrown up in the air. But yes, you are doing and you are doing what you are meant to do at this point in time. Okay, you are supposed to take this lead, and I've gotten in, in the back of my head, you do have to argue your point, and you do have to stick to your point. I don't know what that is about, but you are supposed to stick to your point. Stick to your guns is what I'm being told. Okay. All right. Zara, Zara Beth. Tried to make it into a song. Forgive me. Yeah, Lori, you need to argue your point. Stick to your guns. Zara Beth, I feel children like around. Um, there is not like a squeal, but like there's, you know how the energy that you feel when there's kids having a lot of fun. Like that's what I feel. I feel that around you right now. Like there's just this pure, innocent energy of joy. Hey, Beth. Okay, that's it then. Yeah, there's just like pure, innocent joy is going on right now. And I see in my mind, like, do you know what wooden lattice looks like? I don't know what it is, but I need to tell you that you need to see that. You need to see the wooden lattice. There's something in the wooden lattice that's there for you. Okay, something with the wooden lattice. There's something there that you need to see right now. Like when you when you see it, you'll go, "Oh, oh." Like I almost feel like you were looking for something, like something was lost and this is where you're going to find it. You got the 2 of swords. You got the 2 of swords. Um, I like reading these images more than I like to actually read the cards some days. And this is especially true for this 2 of swords, because these are scissors. And scissors to me mean that you need to cut something out. You need to cut some of the decisions that you're making. Hey, Amanda! Oh, it's not that you need to cut some of the decisions that you're making. It's that some of the decisions you're making are not yours to make. Some of the decisions you're making are not yours to make. You're making them because people are making you feel like they are your decisions to make, but they are not your decisions to make. They are pushing their responsibility off onto you. Hold your boundary, tell them no, this is their choice, and push it back to them. Because if you make this choice, there's going to be some resentment that comes up. You're not going to make a choice that they're going to be happy with. All right. So make sure that you make them make the choice. And I want it like this. This feels like an adult pushing the responsibility off on you. This does not feel like your kid. Okay. This feels like an adult saying you need to make this decision when it's not your decision to make. It is theirs, and they need to make it. Got it? You're welcome, Zerba. Lydia. Lydia. Let's see. Lydia, what's there's I don't know. I feel like multiple things, living things, are around you. Specifically, like you're sitting in the bed and there's like something on the bed, like something, I don't know, like it feels like you've got some type of rodent, but that doesn't make sense to me. But it's some type of like thing crawling around, scrambling around. Oh, Page of Pentacles. Now, this one I am going to kind of get you some words because this immediately, as I see this, it's an immediate saving for rainy day. That's the immediate word that came up, was saving for a rainy day. Like you've got extra cash. That's what this feels like. It feels like you've got extra cash. And so I'm being told, save for a rainy day. Carefully evaluate the right moment for acting and invest your resources with the aim of avoiding any type of waste. Okay. Yeah, you have extra money. What I need you to do is I need you to put it away. I need you to put that in a bank. Whatever extra you have, like you were thinking about spending it on you. And normally, and you know this, normally I would tell you, go buy the dang shoes, right? Go buy them. But this particular incident, I need you to take that money. I need you to put it away. There's something in the very near future that's going to require this. So keep it. Don't spend it. I know you're very tempted to, and I would be very tempted to. Do not. This is rainy day money that you got. These are rainy day resources. Make sense? All right. All right, Fire Lotus. I will get you after everybody else. Ace! Ace! I absolutely love that you're on here, Ace. Thank you for joining. I have been thinking about you kids kind of nonstop for the last like week with school starting. I've been wondering like, how are you guys doing? You know, what's your senior year like? All that good jazz. Lydia, you're supposed to definitely save it. There's a rainy day coming. Okay? But yes, Ace, I have wondered about you guys in senior year. What are you drawing right now? What are you drawing right now? Temperance. Temperance. Okay, this is going into the school year. This is you needing balance for this year. Make sure that just as much as you work hard, you're doing things that bring you joy. And I know you'll get out of balance. You'll do either or. This is the year to kind of really practice that balance, doing the things that you have to do in order to go forward, and doing those things that just bring you joy. Just bring you joy. Okay? I want you to focus on those things too. Sometimes you get so focused on achieving that you don't do the things that bring you joy. So this card is your reminder for this year. Bring yourself some joy. Work hard, play hard, do both. All right? You deserve to do both. Trying to find a balance right now. Well, that's all about the new school year. That's what happens. And you know where I am if you need help, by the way. Okay. All right, Christy. Christy, it's your turn. And Christy, I'm being told your card is not the tarot tonight. Your card is Oracle. Or what are the dogs near you? Because all of a sudden I smelled like wet dog. Not sure why. I just smelled wet dog. And we know I don't have dogs in my house. That smells a wet dog. Tater smells like wet dog. All right. Oh, Lord. You got the broom, and we know that the broom is used to cleanse negative energy, to cleanse the things out of our lives that do not serve us. And every time I pull your cards, that's exactly what I get. I get that this is a continuation for you. You're continuing to find the things that serve you, the things that bring you joy, the things that heighten your your spiritual sense, right? You are finding all those things, and then you're also at the same time finding things that at one time seemed innocuous but are no longer innocuous. Those things do not serve your higher power. They do not serve you in your joy, right? You're finding those things. And it's very tough to let go of those things because they did serve us at one point. They were a part of who we were at one point, but they no longer serve who we are now, right? So this isn't just like people, these are ideas. These are things that you have held true about yourself that no longer serve you. These ideas and the way that you see yourself no longer contribute to your higher self. So it's time to cleanse those ideas out. It's time to get rid of the way you looked at yourself. Now you get to look at yourself in the mirror again and go, who am I today? Who am I on this particular plane that I'm on right now? Okay? Exactly. Exactly. And the more that you tap into that joyfulness, the more you will be able to uncover what truly serves your higher power, what truly serves Christy and Christy's journey. Okay. Bethany. Did I bring my bones in here? I did not. Dang it. Dang it. I was going to try to do a bone reading, but I don't think so. All right, Bethany, we're going to give you Oracle. I smell paint, like wet paint. Why do I smell wet paint? Yeah, I smell wet paint. Or like chemical, like a latexy kind of smell. Bethany, are you trying to breathe while I do this? Just trying to concentrate and connect. Fire. Fire. But your fire is upside down. Fire is upside down. So here's what I hear. You were rushing towards a journey and towards a finish line, right? You rushed towards this finish line. And once you got to the finish line, you went over the finish line, you're like, I won, yeah, right? Like that. And you were so excited. And now that the race is over, there's this fire that's kind of diminishing now. It's like, oh, okay, all right. You need to stoke that a little bit. What was it about the journey? What was it about the race to the finish line that brought you so much excitement, so much energy, right? What was it about it? What was the ideas that drove you on nights that you were too tired, right? What was it that made you cross that finish line? Because you need to reconnect to that. Stop getting buried in the mundane. Witches often talk about magical and mundane. And when we say mundane, we're talking about everyday things, right? So you get bogged down in the mundane. You get bogged down by the everyday life. And that's kind of stamping out your fire. It's feeling a little bit overwhelming. And so, in order to stoke the fire, reconnect to that passion, reconnect to what it was that got you to that finish line. Okay. All right. Sam! Sam! Okay. All right. All right, Beth. Amanda. We got Amanda and Sam. Beth, you will know the answer to that one. And I'm not giving Amanda tarot. I'm giving Amanda oracle. I'm getting tarot. Lord, help me today. Take a sip of my tea. We're going to wake myself back up. All right, Amanda. Amanda, there is pressure, like a muffled pressure in my ears. Like I can hear my heartbeat. Got the King of Cups. This has to do with your husband. This is your husband. Your husband has an answer. Your husband has an answer. It says, trust the inventiveness of a male figure who is near you. And the word inventiveness is what really pops out. There's an idea that he has. Amanda, there's an idea that he has, and it seems very crazy. It seems very ludicrous. It definitely cannot work. Listen to him. Listen to him. It won't work if he's on his own trying the idea. But if you listen to him, you help plan out that idea will work. So listen to him, Amanda. There is an idea. You need to listen to him. So he's telling you to keep working? Then do it. I know it seems like it's a crazy idea, but yeah, listen to what he has to say right now. Sam. So that's where you two need to talk. It's like I said, if it was all on him, if it was just him saying blank, it won't work. So you two need to talk about what is it that is obstacles for this to work. And he has ideas to make it work. And you have ways of asking him in order to flesh out those ideas. Like he'll say an idea and it'll sound ridiculous, but then if you start probing and questioning, then those ideas make sense. Those ideas definitely make sense. Ooh, that felt like somebody just kicked me in the head. That wasn't Amanda. Is your doctor male? Sorry. Choked up over here. Then it's not your doctor you need to listen to. This card specifically says the person that has your answer is male, and it's an unorthodox answer. Talk to them then. Whew, sorry. You ever like inhale, and when you inhale, like it just goes down the wrong way? Yeah, that's what just happened. Might need to let them know, Amanda. That makes more sense for the card then. If it's something that you don't want to say and you don't want to believe and you don't want to do, the card makes more sense coming up now because it says you have to do these things. You have to say this to this male. You have to give this unorthodox way of accomplishing something a try. Okay? All right, Sam. Sam, what have you eaten today? Sam. Zach, is she eating? The Empress. What? You have come into your power. You have said, I am here. This is who I am. This is who I'm going to be. Right? You are stepping into that power. You are becoming the person that you needed. You are becoming the person you needed. It's interesting to feel this card through you because when I say you're becoming the person, you don't feel that yet. You don't attach to that yet. That's still something you think in your head you're working on. But there are others that are watching you and they're like, that's what I want to be her when I grow up. There are others watching you wanting to be like you. All right. Because you are stepping into that power. You are holding boundaries that previous generations didn't hold, right? And that is a powerful stance. Being able to say, this is who I am, and you do not get to make me someone I am not. That is power. And you have stepped into that, and you are owning that, and you need to continue to own that. All right? All right. So, one more thing you're supposed to know. Hold on, Sam. One more thing. Growth. Growth. You have had so much growth. So much growth. You need to make sure that you are taking that into. You need to look at the ways you have grown. Because if you don't see the Empress in yourself, take a look at your growth and that'll show you the Empress has shown up so many times for you. Okay? Zach should be hyping you up. He's your hype man. All right, Zach, let's see what the cards have to say for you. And I appreciate you being our hype man. Zach, do you have the cat? cat near you? Oh, and she's so special, and it's because of what you were doing just then. Oh, you got the two of cups, and oh, I love this card. I love this card. So this card, oh, it's so special. Okay, so for me, this card represents the taking care of both. Okay, so there's you and Sam, right? And you pour into her what flows as excess from your cup. So the joy that you have overflowing on days, you fill her with it. You fill her cup, right? And you're always filling her cup, making sure that she experiences this joy. And because you're always filling her cup, she is always touching your heart. And she is always making sure that your heart is loved, your heart is comforted, that you know that you are absolutely the world, and she's going to take very good care of that heart of yours. So you're filling her cup, and she is tending to your heart. She is also taking care of some of those old wounds that you might have had. She's helping you heal from those. And as you heal from those, you have even more to fill her cup with. Oh, God, I love this. Y'all are so damn cute. I love you too. God dang it. I love this. So, yes, keep being y'all. Keep being y'all. You guys are too cute. Amber's like, I can't take this, y'all. I can't do this. The one night I show up, we get all emotional. All right, Fire Lotus, it is your turn. Ember and Garrett stayed late. They're the last stragglers because Ember is my moderator. Maria, 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 I love you. I love what you're doing on your TikTok. I know I say this every time, but y'all, if you are not following Maria on TikTok, you should. She is calling out everybody and putting them all in their place, and I am here for it. Okay, I am here for it. Freaking love it. All right, Fire Lotus. I feel you're sitting, but it's not like a stool, but it's not like a couch either. It's I don't know. It almost feels like an old kitchen chair, like there's this. I don't know that you're leaning. You have the King of Swords, but it is in shadow. Who's making your decisions for you? Someone's trying to push decisions in your way, like they're trying to influence your decisions, and it's going against what you know to be true, things that you understand already. And you have a lot of blocks up. You have a lot of blocks up, so it is a struggle to read you. I am struggling to read you. Your blocks are kind of very post-apocalyptic, by the way, in the way that they look. you have these concrete blocks with metal. Why? That is not something I get to answer publicly. But you do have a lot of blocks up. What this card tells me is that you have someone trying to influence your decisions. It's a very masculine energy. I'm not going to say that it is absolute male. I'm going to say it's masculine because it is an overpowering thing. Like it's almost like you feel obligated to make the decision the way that they say, because that's who I want to say. That's the power. That's just the power that they hold over you. Is that you feel obligated to make the decision that they say. What I get with this, there is someone standing behind me in blue plaid with like pearl buttons. Like the shirt is blue plaid with pearl buttons. And they are basically giving this message, okay? You can go along with what they say. You can go along with what they say. But the outcome will never feel like yours. The outcome will never feel like yours. So if you want to take ownership in the outcome, you've got to make that decision. Okay? All right. Does this make sense to you? You understand everything that I'm saying? Okay. And yes, you do have a lot of boundaries up, and it's okay. But whoever this person is in the blue plaid, they're wanting you to know that it's not going to hurt to go along with the decision, but you will never feel like it's yours. And you have made a commitment that this path is yours, that you are going to make your own mind up, but sometimes you slip and you let people make the decisions for you. This one's reminding you, don't do that. These are your decisions. But you can let them make it. That is fine. And I'm glad you understood. Okay, good. Thank you for letting me read you. I appreciate that. I feel honored. If y'all do not follow Fire Lotus on TikTok, please do. Please do. Very, very knowledgeable and teaches a lot of different things. So I appreciate all the knowledge I've gotten. And I appreciate the candle. Thank you. All right. Amber. No, you want me to do Garrett first. Okay. Garrett. It'd be funny if, like, right now, Garrett, you were eating a carrot, and that would just make me laugh and giggle. And probably it's very, very dumb. Oh, is it Maria? I thought I already got Maria. No, I didn't get Maria. I got to do Maria. Oh, schnikes. Maria, I'm going to forget you. I'm sorry, and I'm never going to forget you. That's not a thing. This is why we love Amber when she's here, because she keeps me straight. Okay. There is a round lady here. That's all the way I can explain her. Like, she is wearing blue, like a blue house dress. And I pulled this, the Hierophant. Hierophant is the teacher, right? And what are you doing right now? You're teaching. You are informing others, Maria, about the decisions, the knowledge that they need in order to make educated decisions. Um, Bye, Christy. I will see you later. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow. um, Whoever this is, Maria, they are very excited by what are you doing. They're very excited by it. Give them hell. What that means, all right? Give them hell. You are questioning whether or not what you have been doing is worth it. Is that what I'm feeling? Is that right? That you have thought that all of this effort might be for nothing? There's a lot of images. Like I'm getting a lot of images of tables, wooden tables, long wooden tables. Like you sat at the table and you've talked to somebody about this. Is it worth it? You are making change. You are making change. It raises your blood pressure, yes. But you are making change, Maria. You are teaching people things that they needed to know. And so you are becoming not a spiritual teacher, not the way that you thought you were going to be, but yeah, you are headed in that way. Maria, you are headed in that way. This is it. This is what you're supposed to do. Okay? Maria, I would say, let me pull a card. It will bring you peace. You got serenity. Do it. Do it. It will bring you peace. Do it. No problem. All right, Garrett. No, it's finally you, Garrett. Garrett. Garrett, are you still in your work clothes, man? Because I just feel like work on you, like work energy on you. I need a clarifying card. Hold on. Okay. You are definitely traveling towards a destination. You are definitely traveling towards a spot. Has somebody talked to you about other opportunities? Because there's this shift. There is one path that I can see where there are gradual, like very gradual steps, and it doesn't get too high. It's just kind of boop, and it peaks, and it doesn't go any further after that. And then there's this other thing, and this other thing feels airy. It doesn't feel solid. It feels like major risk. feels like major risk. But this major risk has this elevation to it that is very, very appealing. You need, this card is strength. And I'm trying to figure out what this means in regard to this airy path versus this stable path. And I'm trying to figure out, why is strength needed for decision making? And is it because you are, one path you're going to need physicality for and the other path you won't? That doesn't seem right to me. But there's these two paths and it relies on strength. And you have to adapt. Okay. You have to have the strength to adapt. You have to be able to pull yourself together and be able to make a solid decision that this is what I'm going to do. And the strength is holding to that decision, not wavering in the decision, making sure you knew that this is your decision and that this is, everybody's getting decisions tonight. What is going on with the world? Good God. Okay. Got it. That's why it feels so airy. That's why it feels so airy, because there's potential, right? There's potential in that, but there's no solid movement to it. Whereas this is a solid. The Ranger is a solid. The welding is very airy. We talk about strength. It is, he has to decide and hold on to it. What is it that you are going to do? But it will require for him to make some changes on himself. All right. That decision is going to require him to change some things for himself in order for him to feel good about that decision. All right. I'm going to say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, Amber, that as far as within those two decisions, until he has completely decided what he wants his future to look like, because when I see his future, it's very misty. There's pixelated images and there's mist, but there is nothing forming, right? There's just hints of forming things. There's not actual formations of things. So until he knows, this is what I want, this is what I want my future to look like. He doesn't need to know what he wants, welding or the other. He needs to know, what he wants his future to look like. What does it look like? What kind of house do you want? What kind of car do you want? What kind of yard do you want? What kind of traveling do you want? Everything needs to be kind of planned, so that way when you make a decision, you're working towards that. You're walking towards that, yeah. And Chad, my TikTok is the whimsical Mrs. M. There is no commas, no dots, nothing. It's whimsical Mrs. M. If it's less than 200 followers, if it's less than, I think right now I have 23,000. If it's less than 23,000 followers, if it's less than 22, it's not me. I've got a lot of impersonators. I have a lot of impersonators, and it's very freaking weird. All right? Very freaking weird. And I have to remind myself all the time that the people that know me will know that it's not me. And they will know that I'm not trying to scam them. But if somebody reaches out to you and they say that they're me and they're giving you a chance to get a reading, if you click somewhere, don't. No, I do it here. I do YouTube. I will give you reading here. I will never reach out to you and say, hey, I'll give you a free reading. That's not who I am. So, before you pull mine, yes, whimsical Mrs. M. All right. And Amber, whoa, yes, you've got some stress. And my face feels flushed. Like, face feels flushed, my head feels all wobbly. I'm actually getting like a hot flash. The hot flash is just me though, okay? Just saying. I'm an old lady. I got hot flashes now. Yep. What is the bridge that I see? Are you trying to think about how to bridge something? And is this a metaphorical bridge that I'm thinking about? Or is this like you guys are literally moving and there's a bridge that you gotta cross? Is that what I'm seeing? Is there moving? Are they moving? They're moving. Not anytime soon, but they're moving. Okay. All right. Yes. Oh, you guys have a little home. Okay. All right. Full of love. All right. So ultimately what right now is, will I be okay? Will things be the way that they need to be? And you've gotten the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups is the other favorite cup of mine. Okay. Like I love 2 of Cups. But the 10 of Cups has a special place for me in my heart. And I will tell you why. When I met Derek, when I met my husband, I pulled a card. One singular card. And I just started learning how to read tarot, by the way. I pulled one singular card and I was like, I need to know whether or not I need to invest time in this man. I need to know if I need to invest time in him. Is this what I really am supposed to, am I supposed to know him? And I pulled the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups is, everything is running over. All your happiness is running over. Okay? So this card coming up right now, it's a good card. Things are struggle right now. Things are really struggle right now. It's hard. But you're going to get this moment where everything clicks. His decision clicks. But you guys need to know what it looks like. What does this happiness look like? You both need to know. But you both being together, this is a happiness running over thing. Okay? No matter what life sets in front of you, you two have it. You two have the ability to get through it, and you have the ability to find joy within it. All right? Sometimes things are very stressful, very anxious. Life sucks. Your early 20s is a horrible place to be because you eat beans and rice way too often, right? But you two have it together, all right? It takes some time. When I first met him, did not trust him. I didn't trust any man. But I felt this card. And I'm glad that this card comes up for you because you deserve happiness. And this tells me, yes, it's hard right now. It's very hard, but it's coming. Your happiness is coming. Just trust, okay? Oh, you do move. Okay. Okay. So that's going to be an interesting one. Amber, let's see, one more thing. I'm going to pull one more card. Okay. Is this a yes? Okay. If I get a cups or if I get a pentacle, this means you're going to stay in the apartment. But if I get a sword or a wand, this means you have to make other decisions. Okay? So we're just going to see, I'm just going to see what I'm pulling. Major Arcana means that the universe will not give you the answer. It's Major Arcana. It's the devil. The universe isn't going to give you the answer. Okay. Well, the decision is not going to be known. There is a lesson within this anxiety. And I'm going to say that this lesson is about trust. Because just like the Ten of Cups brought me to having to realize, like, and trust, I think the Ten of Cups is doing the same for you. It's making you trust. If you trust, you'll find that happiness. Okay? And that's really hard because I hate trusting people. You know that. You know that. All right. Let's pull a guide card for the week. We're going to pull an oracle for the week. See what's going down. Love. Oh, yeah. Okay. Not only you remember to love your loved ones, but remember to love yourself. Remember to give yourself some of that special attention that you give everybody else. Like, you give everybody else all this positive energy and you don't give it back to you. And I got to remember that myself, right? I have to remember to give myself positive energy. Love. Make sure you give yourself some love this week, okay? All right, my lovelies. Okay, Amber, I will talk to you later then. Until next week, be happy, be safe, and know that I love you. And if you're interested in my real estate journey, I have a new TikTok. It is Mrs. M's Whimsical Real Estate Adventures, I think. Mrs. M's Real Estate Adventures. Mrs. M's Real Estate Adventures. That's what it is. You can follow me over there, and I'm also giving advice as I learn it, like what exactly does the home selling and home buying process look like, what is home loans and all that good jazz. So if you want to follow me over there, you can go follow me over there too. I'd appreciate it. All right. Yes. Yes. Amber is right. Also, remember, cover your face, wash your hands, stay away from people. They're gross. All right. I'll talk to you all later. Bye. Hey, Manny Rose, you come in at the very end. Oh my goodness. I am saying bye, but I appreciate you coming in the very last moment. I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you. I will talk to you guys later.